As the Majestic MiG retires, today we are joined by Air Commodore S.S. Tyagi, who happens to be the man with the largest number of flying hours at MiG. Sir, a warm welcome on India Today. What do you have to say today? This is an emotional moment, and you are the man behind the machine for the longest time.
Factually, I had never thought in my living life that I'll see this day when MiG-21 will not be part of the Indian Air Force or part of our life. You see, when I say every MiG pilot's life, because whether you are there or not, you can anytime go and visit the squadron. You can touch the aircraft. You can sit in the cockpit. You can't fly, of course, but everything else. So you always felt it was always there. But after today, we can't do that. Now, when the aircraft is parked on a traffic island or somewhere as a showpiece, it's entirely different thing than when it's actually performing what it's supposed to perform.
What do you remember of the operations in these 60 years and the most challenging one which you consider?
No, to my mind, for any fighter pilot, each day is a different day. We live day to day, and we live with this. Well, this not. It is just the learning process. The first step and the second step, and you continue learning till last day. So I would say that to actually come out and say that this was a thing which I remember. There are so many missions that you have flown that everyone is as good.
Any one to share today?
Anyone to share? Well, one to share, I would say, is that we had come to bombing practice, big heavy bomb practice, that is 500 kg. From Pathankot, we had come to Jaisalmer. And there is a target which is 8 feet tall. It's a triangle, 8 base and a thing, and 8 feet tall. It's made of, earlier it used to be of copper. So we went and we hit normally bomb fall 10 meters here, 15 meters, the best bomb. When we went our squadron, I myself had 6 or 7 of them direct hit. Finally, the air officer commanding from Jodhpur who was supplying us, he flew down. He said, "What's bloody wrong with you? We can't afford to manufacture them so quickly. Just fire in the gadda which now you keep dropping your bombs in that gadda." So I think when you can really achieve that kind of accuracy. And not you mean that, not me. The unit that you are helping to train as a 2IC or a CO, and they all achieve that. That is the time that you feel very proud.
So today the air chief is flying in the Badal formation. Do you also wish to have had that last sortie?
No, I told him, I met Chief about 15 or 20 days back, and I made a request. He says, "Sir, actually, one that they have to take permission from MOD. Second, then he said, there are a whole lot of guys who will say, "Acha, itko de diya, mujhe nahi diya."
Sir, Operation Sindoor happens to be the most recent operation taken on by MiG-21. So how do you see from 65 to Operation Sindoor, the most versatile fighters?
You see, I can only say this. Op Sindoor is one, as a professional flyer, that I think one of the best operation conducted anywhere in the world to achieve what you have set out for and do it in such a short time. And I think nothing can touch it. Not now, maybe in future we can do even better than this, and I hope we do. But it has taught a lesson to everyone in the world, that it's not that you have a large fleet and carry on for 3 years they're fighting in Ukraine and Russia. I mean, what point? You're wasting your time, you're wasting life for children to grow in a certain way. They can't grow in that way. So I think it's important, and that's all.
Question that's coming every mind, that after MiGs retire, only 29 squadrons will be left.
No, it's a phase. It really is not important. We will, over the period, build up whatever would be requirement at that point in time. Because the aircraft are upgraded, they have better weapon system, they have better weapons. So with the result, your need would also be lesser in number than, because they are better protected. So then probably we may not need 44. We may be very efficient Air Force, even with 35, with 40. I can't make a thing because I am not into that. This for the present generation of Air Force people to do that. But I don't think that's a thing of, yes, you feel that if suddenly there is a 3 front open up, then we'll be tough, but Indians will manage.
One last question, sir, since this is a very emotional moment. If MiG-21 was a person, what would you have said to it?
I would have just hugged and said, don't worry, you'll always be with me.
Thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. Air Commodore SS Tyagi, who's flown maximum number of hours on MiG-21, is emotional. And like him, hundreds of veterans and air chiefs are also bidding it goodbye with heavy hearts. This is Shivani Sharma with camera person Prem Chand from Chandigarh for India Today.